Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
The Rules for Being Human, written by Cherie Carter-Scott, with an exegesis by Swami Vedananda.
These rules are absolute, binding, and were agreed to by you prior to becoming human. There is no escape, there are no exceptions, and there is no appeal. You may learn these rules, live by them and prosper, or you may ignore them and suffer. The choice is yours. Rule 1. You will have a body. You may love it or loathe it, but for the duration of this life, you will have a body.
Your body is the only thing you are guaranteed to keep for a lifetime. Your body belongs to you, and is precisely the body you need for your life. It is perfect for you. It is your body to treat as you wish, with one exception. You may not damage it beyond repair, nor may you destroy it. To do so renders you liable to the final penalty clause, cessation of your existence in human form. This leaves you with a lot of work to do, and no body in which to do it. This is the reason that all religious teachings forbid self-destruction. It's not a moral issue, it's one of pure practicality.
Rule 2. There will be lessons. You are enrolled in a full-time school called life. Each day in this school, you will have the opportunity to learn lessons. You may love them, loathe them, or think them irrelevant, but there will be lessons.
The universe is bountiful, and it will provide you with lessons in abundance. Since Earth is a full-time school, every person and incident in your life is your teacher.
Rule 3. There are no mistakes, only lessons. Growth is a process of trial and error experimentation. The failed experiments are as much a part of the process as the experiment that ultimately works.
Don't be too fast to judge the things that happen to you. What you, with your tiny, limited vision, decide are mistakes will, with sufficient wisdom and the benefit of hindsight, turn out to have been valuable lessons.
Rule 4. A lesson will be repeated until it is learned. Each lesson will be presented to you repeatedly, in various forms, until you have learned it.
If you don't learn a lesson, it will appear in various forms until you have learned it. It will also get harder. Pain is one way the universe gets your attention. Lessons often appear as a situation that is someone else's fault. These are the difficult lessons, because they will seem to you to be a lesson for the other person, that they have made a mistake or failed in some way. You will be right that there's a mistake or failure, and it's yours. The only real mistake and failure is not recognizing the situation as a lesson and learning from it.
Rule 5. When you have learned one lesson, another will be presented. Learning lessons does not end. There is no part of life that does not contain lessons. A quick test for whether your lessons are all finished is, if you are still here, you still have lessons unlearned.
This human life is one school term, and there are no holidays until the end of term. All holidays will be taken between terms and outside of human existence. Accordingly, you should not look for a rest between lessons. There will be none. As soon as one lesson is learned, the next will be presented. Only elementary level students get one lesson at a time. Intermediate students will get more than one lesson at a time. And advanced students will get not only multiple lessons, but also harder lessons. Therefore, as you advance, you may expect to find that where you have learned lessons, your life will get easier, while at the same time you will experience harder lessons in new areas.
Rule 6. There is no better than here. When your there has become here, you will simply obtain another there that will, again, look better than here.
One of the last lessons that many people learn is that where you are and the situation you are in now are precisely perfect for you. They are convinced that another place and a different situation is the answer to their problems. Your problems do not lie in your situation or where you are. They lie inside you. If you move, you merely take them with you, where they will appear in a different guise. If you learn this lesson early, it will smooth your path enormously and accelerate your progress.
Rule 7. Others are merely mirrors of you. It is not possible for you to love or hate something about someone else unless it reflects to you something that you love or hate about yourself.
It is impossible to learn or recognize anything that is not already a part of you. All things must be created or learned within yourself before you can recognize them outside of yourself. Because of this, you cannot see or recognize anything in anyone else that is not also a part of you. Therefore, you can only hate things in others because you already hate them in yourself. And you can only love in others those virtues that you also possess.
Rule 8. What you make of life is up to you. You have all the tools and resources you need. What you do with them is up to you. The choice is yours.
Every human is born with the same neurology. Therefore, what one person can do, everyone can do. The only question is how, specifically. Your external circumstances are precisely what you need for the lessons that you have to learn. Being born into a different culture or to a wealthy family would have prevented you learning the lessons that you came here to learn. For your lessons, you have every resource you require.
Rule 9. Your answers lie inside you. The answers to life's questions lie inside you. All you need to do is look, listen, and trust.
The structure of every problem either contains or leads to its own solution. All your problems are part of you. So also do all your answers lie within you. One of your most fundamental lessons is to learn how to find your answers within yourself.
Rule 10. You will forget all this. You may remember any time you wish.
Part of the agreement you made before becoming human was that you would start by forgetting these rules. You may one day meet someone who will remind you of these rules, or you may evolve to a level where you will remember them yourself. If you come across these rules before you are ready for them, you will forget them again.
Om Gram Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gram Ganapataye Namaha.